Everyone's favorite celestial dragon, Aurelion Sol, has had its reworked kit revealed, and it looks extremely promising. Aurelion Sol is known for having one of the most unique designs and lore in the League universe, but that didn't necessarily transfer over to his kit. ASol was consistently one of the lowest pick mages in the game, simply because his kit and playstyle are like no other League champ. ASol revolves around his star, no pun intended, and having ASol worry about positioning with his orbiting stars was always a hassle. ASol fans are not too happy with the rework as it completely changes his kit and has removed his core gameplay mechanics of his orbiting stars. But his new kit definitely screams Celestial Space Dragon, so let's get right into his new kit. ASol has still kept his identity of a mid laner, but now is a late game scaling mage rather than a battle mage he used to be. His new passive Stardust works similar to Syndra's passive. When ASol damages an enemy, he gains stacks of Stardust which permanently improve each of his abilities in a different way. His Q, Breath of Light, fires Celestial Fire in a direction, dealing damage to the first enemy and a small amount of AoE damage around them. Every second they are targeted, ASol does increased damage, which scales with his Stardust passive. He gains Stardust stacks if the enemy hit was a champ. His W is the only part of Aurelion Sol's OG kit that has stayed. Astral Flight allows ASol to fly over the battlefield, but this time he's able to cast abilities while flying. ASol's maximum distance traveled increases with his Stardust stacks. Moving on to his E. His E seems to be his bread and butter ability. Singularity summons a black hole that slows enemies and begins to pull them towards the center. He gains Stardust each time an enemy dies in the black hole, or for each second a champion is in the center. Enemies who touch the center of the black hole are immediately executed if under a certain health threshold. Stardust stacks increase the AoE of Singularity and the health threshold for the execute. And Aurelion Sol's new ult is actually two new ults. His first ult, Falling Star, summons a huge star that collapses on the battlefield, dealing damage and stunning enemies caught in its AoE. Once Aurelion Sol has gained enough stacks of Stardust, his ult transforms into the Sky's Descend. The Sky's Descent is the same as Falling Star, and the Sky's Descent summons a knock-up shockwave throughout the battlefield, hitting any enemy in range. Well, that's ASol's new Burst Mage kit. His kit looks really fun, and I'm excited to try him out in the Rift. What are your thoughts on Aurelion Sol's new kit? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.